Shocking turn of events that got everyone talking. Justin Bieber just unfollowed his longtime mentor Usher amid the unfolding Diddy scandal. But here's where more to the story than meets the eye. The decision comes as part of what appears to be a larger distancing from his former inner circle. Unfollowed former manager Scooter Braun, ex bodyguard Kenny Hamilton, and songwriter producer Pooh Bear. And honestly, can you blame him? The guy was thrust into fame at 14, and he's revealed struggle with heavy drug use by 19. But here's the plot twist: fatherhood has become his saving grace, with sources saying he's already a great dad to his newborn son Jack, while media vultures have pointing him as unstable. Maybe it's time to we recognize the courage it takes to break free from toxic industry connections. Remember, this is someone who's been navigating Hollywood's darkest corners since childhood. What looks like erratic behavior might actually be long overdue boundary settings. What you guys thought on that? Bieber has discovered on YouTube, yeah, age fucking 13 years old, yo, being exposed in the industry that fucking young. He's openly discussing battling depression. We've been seeing that. We've seen it throughout the news. It was popping back then. Uh, and anxiety. His marriage to Baldwin in 2018 marked a turning point. Yeah, he found a solid rock where he could lay all his feelings, give all his thoughts to. You know, he sold over 150 million records. This guy is fucking famous. But what's to a breaking point? Allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, sparking speculation about Bieber's motivations and connections. But how many other child stars have similar stories of industry exploitation? I could give you Britney Spears. There's a Wendy Williams story coming out right now, which is crazy as hell. We might do that next week.
Amanda
Drake
Bynes.
Bell. Jesus Christ. What role did Usher play in Bieber's early career decisions? Jess, I know he was like, yeah, mentor. He was or Diddy's mentor, Usher, when he was like at the same age too. And you hear stories about that and stuff, and that he would never let his child with Diddy.
Right, but he was a reason why he got directly connected to
Mm-hmm.
him. You know, like you wouldn't have done that to your kid, but you threw Bieber into the fire.
All right, all right.
And I just feel like at this point in his life, maybe he's distancing himself from people that he knows done bad things. Because in all honesty, yeah, you should post that on there. Put that on there. Absolutely. And the people and the you notice that the kids that never made it far in showbiz are the ones that parents stayed around. They didn't like that. They don't like that your parents stay around and care about your well-being. They like the parents that'll be like, "Yeah, okay. We'll leave them with you. We're fine with that." You know? Those are the kids that were the victims. And you can see when they do interviews about those forgotten child stars because their parents were made sure to always be in the picture. It's always the forgotten child stars that parents made sure, they stayed around. They didn't trust them like that to just leave their kids with
All right.
anybody. And that's unfortunate because a lot of these kids, I want to say they probably seen, been through, heard a lot of messed up
Mhm.
things. A lot of messed up things.
What do you think, Ash?
Uh,
You sucking some D for that check, bro? Okay,
hear me out.
funny jokes. Go ahead, go
Hear
ahead.
me out. From the money aspect, yeah. I'm
Oh,
not enough to say
whoa.
it, yeah. Yep. Show me the money.
What's his name? That fuck. We did last week that story. So you would do it for 1.5.
That's 1.5.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
What's his name? Why
Skip
am I
Bayless.
forgetting
There it
his
is.
name? Yeah,
1.5.
no. But I think as the year goes on, and and more famous people get exposed, I really think that it's people trying to separate themselves from the people that they know have done wrong and are going to get exposed sooner rather than
Hmm.
later. So I think it's kind of that type of situation. They're trying to create separation. Like I said, we're on the outside looking in as well. We don't know what's going on.
Nope.
So,
Yeah, and we could speak allegedly, but when you see the videos of
mhm.
when he was young at Diddy's house, we're gonna get buck something. I'm like, what? What? what the fuck you mean by that? You're talking to a young ass kid. What's going on here?
Right. I'm always stuck in between if it's all real or if it's all some big elaborate connected PR stunt just to keep people interested. It's drama, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's the
Mhm.
unknown. Like, not to say that none of this stuff has happened because it probably has. We don't know. At the end of the day, we don't know. And Hollywood is so weird.
Hollow
It's
weird.
just to keep your
Mhm.
attention. Like, it's something to talk about. Is to keep people talking, keep people watching, keep people looking at these music videos, these interviews, and everything. Like, oh my god, did you see that? He's subliminally saying this, or he's subliminally saying that. She's subliminally saying this. Oh, did you see that? Did you see the black and white squares on the floor? That's fucking Illuminati. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'm like, what if these famous people just sit back and gather and laugh at every normal person out there that isn't in the circle? You know what I mean? Like, look at these crazy fools. They always think something. I'm going to do this just to get them
Mhm.
talking. Like, sometimes I feel like they do that to be like, oh, watch this. I'm going to be trending next
Mhm.
week. Like, it's just the
We'll just
unknown.
deny. Like
Hmm.
we don't know. Deny.
So at the end of the day, we don't know. We probably never
Never.
will. But I hope for the I wish for the well being of
Oh, Justin Bieber.
yeah, and his family, and hope he continues to get better moving forward. Hopefully his son, gives him that light. Sometimes that's all it takes. I know it was a rumor, but I heard he might do the Belieber, another
What?
Belieber era tour or something
Ooh,
like that.
cool.
Do his old songs, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was just a rumor, or maybe it was just like somebody saying if he did do it, he'd sell out because he would for
Yeah,
sure.
he would.
Yeah.
Just
I was like,
shit.
baby,
Oh,
baby, baby,
yeah.
baby.
My last final thoughts is, they're putting, especially in the media, if you read a book, Hollywood Babylon, they have to smear you if you're trying to get out. They have to smear your name. They have to tell stories. Get your family riled up against each other. Yada yada. This is what Kanye went through. If they wanted to get out of the industry.